Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining today's live webinar. I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Time Research and Innovation, and I will discuss today a very specific topic, AI and next generation software developments. You know, our cultural, geographical space is changing rapidly in relation with technology, and as well as adding recent technology and adapt with the political change, cultural change, and a lot of other things happening at the same time. So last year, end of the year, when with you, we know that U.S. Political aspects is changing. We were like very steady. What we're gonna do and how we're gonna do. We planned, and then when Trump came in, we stopped seeing lots of changes, and we need to add up with those changes. Some of the things that was very much in the limelight, they are not in the same way. So people are thinking to adapt, people are thinking to change, people are thinking to go ahead with different things. For technology, we have seen a shift uh, during pandemic. So when we had the pandemic, the technology growth and all other things shifted and streamlined, I would say, 200% faster than the previous time. We knew. We didn't know uh, what to do. We didn't know how we can solve problems, but we are very clever species, so we make it happen. And now the growth of technology is growing so fast that we don't know even after 5 years what will happen. So today I'm going to be discussing all those. Thank you everyone for joining today's live webinar. If you're watching this live webinar on LinkedIn, you can ask me question. And if you're watching it on other social media, you can also ask me question through the comment box, and I will be more than I will try to answer your questions if you ask me anything on the comment box. So, um, few takeaways you can get it after today's session. First, understanding how technology will behave in the future. Second, I will share some case studies. Those case studies is I will share are for you to make up your mind and see what work we are doing, and then some lead magnets. So we are giving away some of the things. I will share that with you and end the session. So we will end the session a little bit earlier than an hour because I have another session at 1 p.m. So I have to attend that one. But in 45 minutes to 50 minutes, I will try to conduct this webinar. So thank you again for watching and listening to me. If you have any question, feel free to ask me through the comment box. I just had a message from Terry Arnold. Thank you very much, Terry. We are working together. I'm supporting, TRI is supporting Terry to do some of the activities, marketing and all other things, software development. And I will also demonstrate his work, what we have done so far, and why. I'm just going to write the terryarnold.com. So I will share my screen, and I wanted to talk about a little bit of AI. So just give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to share my screen. And I hope I will have a good bandwidth today, because sometimes it's a little bit difficult when you do not have a good internet bandwidth. And it's difficult sometimes to message. So you can see we are going to be talking about AI. So those people you do not know about me, I'm Dr. 𝐄𝐯𝐶. I have a PhD on AI and software development. And I also have other related degrees, film making degrees, and the major was filmmaking. And I have education on software development. I also had education on marketing, research. So combination of together is my business. So those don't know me, if you look on YouTube or LinkedIn or any other social media, you will understand my experience and expertise, what I'm capable of. But I like few things. One of them is film, television. Second one is marketing. I like them. I had education on them. Third one is research. If I want to do anything, I do a very specific way. Find out anything, I will do research. And then software development and AI. Some of the things I do prioritizing way. So if I'm doing now AI, I will prioritize AI. If I'm doing marketing, I will do prioritize marketing. If I'm doing television, I will do prioritizing television. So that's the way I work. So a few things you need to remember when you are building a smart solution. And you can ask me these questions. How do you define a smart solution? Smart solution are those solutions that we tailor your methodology for your work purpose to the next levels. So you have a systematic approach, and that systematic approach will tailor a specific methodology. So for solving specific problems. So I can give you an example, like chatbot AI is our AI wing. So what we do, if I go to a little bit down, you can see we develop models, different type of AI models we develop for ourselves and to support our clients. We work with data insight and visualization. So we support people to visualize data and get insight from there. We have customer service agent, AI chatbot. You can see here, a customer service agent to understand specifically and talk to people. We also integrate IoT and smart automation. So if you're working on those fields, we support businesses with that. AI-powered security, so you know that security is key for nowadays, internet security, or any other security measures you wanted to do. We support with AI-driven ROI and impact. That's we utilize it for marketing and sales purpose. Green AI solution that we support individual with green technology. Enterprise knowledge base. So we work with companies, they have millions of data, and we create knowledge based on their requirements. So with that, you can see there are varieties of fields that you need to consider or work on. There are, if I go to our service page, you will see that is our chatbot AI logo, by the way. So when you wanted to build a smart solution, you need to think which problems you wanted to solve. That problem could be small or big, it doesn't matter. Whatever problem it could be. And how would you embed AI to solve that problem? So I'm going to be talking some scenarios today in relation with business. So suppose you have a business, and on your business, if I go to okay, I'm just going to give an example. So you can see Green Threads. I am on one of the partner and COO for Green Threads. I'm supporting the businesses with my expertise and different type of expertise, as you know. Mostly, I will give an example of the technology and the AI. So Green Threads is a company, and we are working together with our partners to create a unique proposition. And that proposition is to support textile industry for the legislation is coming in 2027. So what we are doing, we're going to be supporting different type of textile industry, maybe brands, maybe factories, maybe supply chains, to come up to do the heavy lifting. So we will analyze their key data, key points, carbon emission data, and all other things, historic data, product data, travel, mileage, and all other things. And we will create a unique measurements. If I go to the second page, what we're going to be doing, sorry, it's just loading. The loading time is a little bit extended. So probably I will start my conversation load. I will share that with you. So what problem we are trying to solve? In 2027, the legislation, sorry, I have a technical issues. In 2027, the legislation is coming on the EU. So any garments you wanted to produce in the any garments you wanted to bring to the EU, you have to embed the carbon emission data, historic data, and a lot of other things. And that is mandatory for any garment. So there will be a QR code on each of the garments, embedded QR code, and that code will, if you scan that code will tell the consumer how it is made, energy consumption, travel information, and a lot of other things, materials, and people will know how they will buy these products, if the energy consumption or materials or grading as well, grading in different like A, B, C, D, something like that, and everything that will produce will be labeled with quality, carbon emission factors, and a lot of other things. So we have a problem because textile industry is huge. They produce billions of garments each year, and those billions of garments are affecting the environment. And when they are affecting the environment, my page loaded so I can clearly show you. So you can see that it's two products here. We're still working on those products. So you can see a QR code over here, there as well. So there will be a QR code embedded. So as we are solving a problem, that problem is to identify and levels these millions of billions of product with a, sorry, is again loaded. So my page was loaded, and then my second initial page is again loading. I think my internet bandwidth is not good at the moment, as I'm doing recording and broadcasting too at the same time. So when is loaded, so I can show you that the cabin crew jacket, the energy uses is graded as A. The liters of water, liters of CO2, and materials and product codes. So when we are producing, so you can see this detailed of the product that I just described to you earlier, and how you're solving this problem, because sorting each of the medium, each of the things going to be very much time consuming. Why it is time consuming? Because it's millions or billions of product. They are coming out each month, each day, and you need to label with the QR code, and you need to give proper carbon emission data. So when you do that, it's a difficult task to do. So what we are doing, we are embedding AI to solve that problem. So we are developing an AI engine. That AI engine will streamline this process end to end, and we can level different type of data, different type of garments all together, solving this problem. So when you have a business, I'm just giving an example of green threads. I can give you example of our initial company. If I share my screen now, like 𝐄𝐯 Marketing Agency. So what we do with 𝐄𝐯 Marketing Agency, we support businesses with marketing and sales. So we have 𝐄𝐯 Marketing Agency to do marketing, and we have Sales Funnel Accelerator to do sales. So two of our brands. So with 𝐄𝐯 Marketing Agency, we try to support individuals or businesses with marketing. And in marketing, you know that there's lots of things engage and attached to it. I'll not go into details. I'm just talking about the technology and AI. So with 𝐄𝐯 Marketing Agency, we have different type of services. So we need someone on our web page. So I have shared a chatbots previously on the chatbot AI page. Now I'm sharing this. Inquiries, people visit our website. So nowadays people behavior changed. They don't wanted to browse each website and spend their time. What the consumer want nowadays, they want to get right information at the right time, and if they don't get this, they will go away. So what we did, as we develop custom software and AI tools, so we have solved that problem, engaging a AI customer service bot. So you can see this is an AI customer service bot. So we have some pre-defined questions, but you can ask anything. So whenever anyone is looking for something, they just want to talk to someone, or they just wanted to find it out writing it or searching it. So with these AI customer service chatbots, what we did, if someone is writing something like how much okay, so it will take time of thinking. You can see it's thinking, so it's take a little bit time to get the databases, and my internet is slow today, so probably it will take a little bit more time. So you can see here it has been some packages. So it's all the packages, in a link to go to. You can search here. My question is answered, and I know all the services and their cost, and I also can go to a page that the packages is defined there. So with few seconds, I know what I'm looking for. I got the answer. So if your website or application is not clever enough to deal with hundreds of users, thousands or millions of users, then they will go away. Those companies, they tailor methodology differently for current specific target audience. So now, if I'm liking that, I can go and have a detailed overview of the different type of packages. If I show here on Chatbot AI, like what services do you offer? If I search here, you can see a similar way it will answer that question to anyone, or it could be anything else related to any other product or services, or anything at the application. Okay, so you can see with few seconds it's providing the answer that you are looking for. So you know that, okay, these are the information that you can get, and it's few seconds. So you don't need to browse each and every page. You don't need to do that one, because the technology is so easy that tailoring methodology with a specific for a specific audience will streamline your customer service efforts, or streamline what you wanted to achieve. So thank you everyone for joining today's live webinar. I'm Dr. 𝐄𝐯𝐶 𝐾𝐞𝐬𝐜𝐫 from Time Research and Innovations in the Marketing Agency, and I have a few other hats on, and we are discussing AI and next level software solution. And I have a few more questions to answer. So one of the questions from Zakir Khan, just give me a second. I add the question. What are the most significant AI trends currently shaping the future of software developments? That's a very good question, Zakir. You know, as I described earlier, that you have to have a problem and growing mindsets. If you have a problem and growing mindsets, then you can streamline your software solution to the next levels. And it could be any problems that you wanted to solve, small, big, or medium, it doesn't matter really. So when you're thinking about significance, you need to think original knowledge. That's one thing. Some people, they misunderstood creating original knowledge is very hard. Creating original knowledge, you cannot make it happen, but that's not the way. Creating original knowledge could be anything. Like when we do research, when we work with improve different type of things, what we do, Sometimes we create original knowledge by standalone, building something, developing something, writing something. Maybe by building a framework could be creating original knowledge, not itself the AI work. So you have built a framework, how to build a successful application. And that framework will add technology, AI, team build, execution, and all other things. That is creating original knowledge. That methodology is original knowledge, because the methodology only is tailored for your specific purpose. You have a framework and you wanted to execute that framework to get the product ready and serve people. That is original knowledge. So creating original knowledge, the aspects of it is different. So when you thinking about creating AI application, you need to think the tangible value and what result you wanted to achieve, what problem you wanted to overcome, and then the results, and how it will give you the return back, ROI, return on investment. Some technological company, if they work with you, they don't bother about the ROI, because they are just building a software for you. That's okay. But as we work in different domains, like we build software, we embed AI, we support people with business development, we support people with marketing and lead generation. So altogether, when we work with our specific clients, we have a specific package that is tailored to engage end to end. So that end to end is talking to you, finding your problems, developing solution, delivering that solutions, getting you to the marketplace, talking to the customer, getting you the customer onboarded, and satisfaction. And you can find everything. If I go to my screen again, you can find all those 7-step methodology with our sales funnel accelerator. So with sales funnel accelerator, we have this 7-step methodology. And if you see what are the steps, you will understand what we can tailor this. And please be aware that when you work with someone, you have to be patient, and you need to know that you are solving problems, and those people are supporting you. They also understand you and what you wanted to get an outcome from that relation. So when I talk to someone, working with someone, the first thing I wanted to know from them personally, that what outcome they wanted to achieve for them, not for the client they are serving. The client will come later. First, what outcome they wanted to achieve when we engage with them, and the revenue. So, and how much they wanted to earn in next 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years, or 10 years, or 20 years. So what we do, we create reverse engineering of the outcome and start from present. Like, okay, if you wanted to reach that outcome in 2 years time or 6 months, what you need to do, you need to start this point. And that point, are you technologically ready? Do you have enough investment to make? Are you can you contribute greatly? Do you have all the process embedded? Because when you think about business, it's not one thing. Believe me, business is not one thing. Business is multiple things. Business is this 7-step process. You need to understand and know your business. Otherwise, you cannot sell. You need to have understanding of technology. If you have that, you need to attract people. So you need to know how you can build lead magnets. workshops and all other things. Now AI is there, so you need to understand that you have a mindset to add AI and you can integrate technology. You also need to reach people, so you need to know SEO and content marketing. That's an integral part that everyone should know. And then qualifying and closing sales. Do you have the capacity to qualify and closing sales? It's a really difficult thing to do. And after sales, because if you sell something, that's okay, you are selling something. Then you need to think about delivery, because you're selling something, you have sold someone something, and now you need to deliver that. And after delivery, you also need to know how you can keep those clients onboarded with a good relation, with supporting them with different things. So businesses, when they start, they don't think this kind of thing. They think that, okay, I will start and I will sell and I will recruit and then I will do. Yes, you follow this methodology, but this methodology, tailor this methodology, is not a one-person job. You need a lot of different people to and contribute with you. So with Sales Funnel Accelerator, we support businesses to tailor this end-to-end methodology. It's not about technology. I know, but some of you may ask, like, okay, I have technology, so I have a recent technology, but with your recent technology, do you have other things? Do you have social media engagement? Do you know how to look for clients? Do you just give me a second. My son is sitting down there and he's making sounds, although I asked him not to do it. So I probably know that he's listening to me and he will stop making sounds. It's school holiday here in the UK, the Easter holiday. So all the kids are at home. So if you're doing live in this school holiday, I know that some of you will come up with this kind of situation because kids didn't listen. So I'm just going to go back to my conversation. So you need to understand that this is not a thing that you do one and you will get benefited or you will get out there. It is the thing that you need to know. Are you with the right people? Are you executing right methodology? And then how do you do KPI, key performance indicator? How do you do all those things? Sorry, just 1 second. I just need to ask my son to be very quiet. And he's going to be doing something now because I just asked him to be quiet, but he's not listening to me. So I'm very sorry for the sounds here. Just give me 1 second. Sorry for the interruptions. So few things. That's the things. If I give an example, you don't know what is coming when you're doing business. You probably have a good mindset that, okay, you have a good mindset, good spirits that you wanted to bring, and then growing together with your teammates or maybe alone or with your business partners. But when you execute each of the stage, you will find problems. And you need to know how you can deal these problems. If you do not have capacity, you need to hire people from outside. If you have capacity, then you need to work it out by yourself. But methodology, strategy, execution, ROI, KPI, all together, you can make it happen. And it's not a magic wand that you will start your business on the next day. Millions of people will turn up and they will start buying your product and services, and you're going to be millionaire. Even if you have embedded everything. No, that doesn't happen. You have to work it out. You have to work it out. Those people, they are successful nowadays. You can see only the success. You do not see the behind the scene, what they have been through. Maybe 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Some businesses, they become successful in 10 years. So you have to have that patience. If I give an example of my company, So we started Time Research and Innovation back in 2017. So when we started Time Research and Innovation, I just returned to my education. I just returned to my work after a huge break, the exits from my television business on Sky. I had a from 2012 to 2017 5 years gap. I asked myself what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be, and I got the 10 years plan from 2012. So 2017 I start my education because I choose to start my education. I completed my education with a PhD in 2022. But I started my business 2017. I was working with them, and I started recruiting people in 2019 in pandemic. And 2021, I had a full team of people working with me. Now is 2025. So you can see from 17 to 2025, now I have a full pleasant methodology. I have most of my product developed as I work on technology. And now I started selling from, yes, I sold some of the products and services from 2017, but that wasn't massive. That was just gaining experience and expertise. So now I can sell massively. So I'm selling, I'm doing marketing, I'm doing all other things for myself and for my clients. I'm selling it. So it's like steady, and then execute steady, and then you will find your dream moment. If you're thinking you will start business today and you will start earning money tomorrow, yes, you might earn money tomorrow if it's a food business or a cosmetic business or e-commerce sites or something like that. Even it takes time. You need to invest, wait, and execute, and then follow these patterns, and then you will fulfill your desire. So thank you everyone that watching this live webinar. You probably have some questions. So I have some questions. I just wanted to answer those questions. The next question is from Redwan. I'm just gonna see. Give me a second. So you asked me, how are next generation software solution redefining traditional industries like healthcare, finance, and education? That's a very good question, Redwan. You know, healthcare technologies, you mentioned, finance and education is huge. My PhD was in software development and AI, but particularly supporting and developing medical technologies. So I developed, my first initiative was to develop a cloud hospital. And believe me, when I was thinking for cloud hospital in 2017, before the pandemic, people used to think, okay, he's not from this world, he's an alien, because he's thinking about cloud hospital. Who's going to go to your cloud hospital? But as I said, I predict something can happen, and something had happened. So although I could not execute, I could not serve with the cloud hospital, but my methodology and my research, my PhD was everything for that. I have a cloud hospital now. I have parked it at the moment because as a business person now, I need to think of which one I can bring to the market very quickly, and I can have a return on investment. And when I will reach a certain levels, and then I will start working on that. And I have started gradually to develop some AI models for my healthcare, my cloud hospital that is working now, but I will execute it later. But anyway, that's not the question. The question is that when you are in the AI landscape, AI fields, you need to understand that how you're going to be dealing with that. systematically, healthcare, finance, and education are massive. Which part of that you wanted to transform? And then based on that, create your methodology. Like I run a regular podcast. I'm just recording those podcasts, and the first webinar, not webinar, the first premiere is on 17th of April. And I was talking to someone 2 days before about the investment on market investment. So what he does, he support individuals with AI, where people can invest, what time they can invest, and all other things. So it's all about data, finance. So if you have data, if you know how to utilize those data, then you can get the results out. If you don't know how to utilize that data, even if you have data, that will not make any sense. So plan and then execution, embedding right people, engaging right people within your work will tailor your methodology to the next levels. And in relation with healthcare, finance, and education, is huge. So select specific domain. Like I worked on bone fracture during pandemic. I worked on COVID, lung, and after that I worked on kidney vessels. Currently, I'm working with my team with data mining, lots of data, and systematic way that I shared previously. So all those things you can do later. Thank you for your question. The next question is Noreen. I might not be able to answer all those questions because we just wanted to end this webinar a bit later. How are advancement in generative AI influencing product design using experience and software automation? That's a very good question. So, we talk about generative AI all the time, OpenAI, DeepSeek, and all other things we're talking about, building customization, custom models. It will change the landscape. You probably know last few years when OpenAI came out, it gave us a nudge, a very not tornado, but very good nudge. Now people are building systems with generative AI. We also build systems with generative AI. We try to train our models to give emotion. Like, okay, if someone is asking a sad questions, it answer that one, adding some sadness. If someone is asking questions, something is laughter, the tone, we answer those questions with laughter, something like that, the tone. So if you're designing something, adding value to the design, you probably know that OpenAI has updated their designing bits and is create stuff. We also work with OpenAI API, and as well as we build custom models top of that. So any of our chatbots you see, if I share my screen again, just give me a second. So if you see any of our chatbots, you will see that we build custom models, and we also use base models. It could be Google, it could be OpenAI, it could be any other large LLM based models. Why we need them? Because it stood alone. When you have a model top of a large language model is less expensive, because when you wanted to build large language models, it's very much it's very much costly, not cost effective. So we need to embed large language model basement, and then top of that we have our custom models to produce custom things. And that's the way forward, I think. But if you're a big company and you wanted to build everything from scratch, you can do that. We can do that as well. But That's need manpower, bandwidth, working capacity. You need personal servers, cloud servers, and all other things. In hundreds, thousands of pounds you need to invest, or millions you need to invest. So this kind of generative models that we work with our clients is cost effective and easily, and we can develop this kind of models very quick. So if someone is asking me to develop a model today, we can deliver and develop it in a couple of days time. So it's very quick, and we can do that, and the investment is less. We're going to be adding some packages, subscription based models with our chatbot AI. So we are nearly end of our session. I'm not sure that if I could answer all the questions that you have asked. So thank you everyone for joining today's live webinar. We're going to be having more webinar. Please stay tuned and see what we are bringing in the next few months. One of them is ICP-Cast, Innovator Circle podcast, that is hosted on LinkedIn from Sales Funnel Accelerator. You know that Sales Funnel Accelerator, we support businesses with end-to-end methodology. So what we do with ICP-Cast, if I can share that with you, I'm sure. I'm not sure how long it will take to open the page. I probably have a page opened. No, I just closed that page. So before I jump to Cast, because I'm broadcasting, so my internet goes a bit slow when I'm broadcasting. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to share something with you. As I said, we're going to be giving away free lead magnets. So we are supporting businesses with a free application developments. We are supporting businesses with the application development. If you are thinking to change your system and you wanted to have a system that will gain value over the time, and you are thinking for business exits in the future, then you can see, if you go to buy-to-store.xyz sales funnel, I will add this. I will ask someone of my team to add this on the chat. If you go to salesfunnel.com, sorry, not salesfunnel.com, buy-to-store.xyz application, you can, sorry, my internet just, I was just signed out from my other account from LinkedIn. So I will ask one of my team member to give you the link. So if you go to buy-to-store.xyz application funnel, then you will find our offer, and you can grab this free application building offer, and you will have full details over there about the application. There is a white paper there, our case studies are there, who we have helped, and you will find everything there with question and answer with frequently asked questions. That is the free, that but you need to select a package, because we cannot give free hosting, because hosting we have to pay a lot of money to host the sites on cloud. But otherwise you can select any of the packages, and we will give you the full customized web application free. And you can see some of our work, like, as I said, terryarnold.com, we supported and built this website. This is a customized website, and we hand code everything. We do not use any presets. We hand code with mainstream programming language like Laravel, PHP, Java, Python, Django, and all other things. So everything that we do is hand coded and original. So you can see these things. So any of the system that we build, everything is by us. Everything is developed by us. Another offer I wanted to share with you with top rank SEO experts. This is our SEO wing, and you can see that increase your internet visibility by 600% using our effective SEO techniques. We prioritize systematic way development. We are giving away free performance audit. So if you are thinking that, okay, you need to understand your business and you need to get a free performance audit, you can get free performance audit, and we can support you with that as well. So these are the free offers that we are offering. If you wanted to know more about our customer service agent, you will see we have customer service agent in mostly many of our sites now. Feel free to contact me. I will, or any of my team. We will try to add value and how we can solve your problems. Remember, if you do not have a problems, we can't solve that. So we're not going to work with you. If you have a problem and you need our support, we will look into it and we will try to solve that for you. So thank you everyone for joining today's live webinar. I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Time Research and Innovation, 𝐄𝐯 Marketing Agency, and I wear a few hats. And you know my methodology today. So if this webinar supported you in any way, let us know your feedback, as well as share this webinar with your friends, family, colleagues. They might get something out there. Until my next live, thank you and bye-bye.